Greetings, everybody.
Hopefully you can hear us.
Yes, but I did just turn off the background music, so welcome one and all. It's not intentional, but for what we are about to do, guys, we kind of have to turn it off. So we'll have it back again for gameplay for gameplay, but I promise we're not abandoning the background music. It's just for what we're about to do, we need it to not be there. So, happy Saturday, everybody. How long has it been since we've been on a Saturday stream? It's been a good couple of weeks, hasn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Right? That's kind of where we're at. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. We're back. I can't believe that we can actually officially say that, but we're back. And I just barely realized I forgot to give us the YouTube chat. God damn it. I'll be right back. Andrea, entertain the people.
You can entertain them.
I refuse. Do I look like your personal entertainer?
You must know how.
I know jack shit. I fly by the seat of my pants.
Okay.
That's mostly what I do. Okay, so I'm pausing that so that it doesn't interrupt or double speak everything that we're doing.
To double speak.
Well, because it's all going to be coming in through the exact same sound source. So we don't want to have, like, echo.
Oh, okay.
Basically. And for this one, because this is what we got to do to make this work. Come on, load up the chat. Tell a joke, Andrea.
I don't know any jokes.
Yes, you do. Everybody knows at least one. Rising Sun, help her out!
If Rising Sun is there.
Well, why wouldn't he be there?
I don't know.
He loves us, right? Oh, come on. This is taking forever to load up the damn chat. There we go. Okay, so now that we have this, I can let this go. And I can, you guys get to see it happen live. Yep. Don't you all just feel privileged? Ignore the floating chat bubble that has to go across the screen.
What chat bubble?
I had to drag it across. So.
Oh.
All right. Okay, we have it. We have YouTube. We have Twitch. Your drink is spilled.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. You want to blame this on me, but it is not me. So, oh, you know what? Entertain the folks. I forgot to do one other thing.
Okay. Everyone ready for Christmas? I sure am not. Because I gotta work on Christmas Day, and it's gonna suck. Oh, my youngest is doing something. How much are we gonna bet what Drak has forgotten this time?
There we go. Now this won't disrupt the camera. Oh. I didn't do that. Okay.
Sure you did.
No, I did nothing. Yeah, that way it's not effing up the camera. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, were you wearing a different shirt?
You can't wear bright shirts with camera setups like this. It kind of drowns you out a little bit makes things look a little weird. So here's a little bit of camera advice for you. Don't like you can wear that. Like that's dark enough, but if you wear something that's like light pink or white or like yellow, you'll have that weird effect.
Okay.
And then I will send you out of this office, and if you refuse, I will take the shirt off for you and go and get you a new one.
Right.
Because I don't want to wreck things. But we're gonna wait a few more minutes. Welcome everybody. So like I said last night, if you guys joined me for the live chat that we did, I don't want to say it was a podcast. It kind of felt like that, but it kind of wasn't. We are doing things a little differently tonight. We do have a new game that we have spent the last 3 to 4 weeks saying that we're going to play, and then shit hit the fan, and then we couldn't do it. But this past week, the Game Awards happened. And so at that point, I've been getting a lot of questions as to when trailer roundup. Well, the podcast can't do it because we're on hiatus. So Andrea has graciously stepped in to go watch some trailers, and we're going to give our reactions, our ooh and ah, and we're going to do it live for you guys, and that's why I'm kind of keeping the bigger cameras so that you guys can see our reactions and we can kind of have a podcast talk about each one of them. And then after that, we will take a break and we will move into Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which apparently won Best Narrative, and everybody was pissed off that it won Best Narrative.
Why?
Don't know. I guess we'll find out tonight, won't we? So with that being said, let me. I just want to give a few more minutes for people to get here, and then we will start things off with the first trailer. I have not assembled these in really any order. I've put in some requests. I've put in some popular trailers that people were talking about right after, and I've put in some things that I think you and I personally will enjoy, kind of thing. So you've got a little mix of everything, but not every trailer is going to get shown tonight because, guys, there just are some things that are not going to be interesting to us. So at that point, like, if you don't want us to say your game is shit because we're probably not going to play it, it's not that we mean that it's absolute shit. Just, yeah, there you go. That's basically what I'm saying. We're not saying your game's crap. It's just we're probably not interested in it. And you can win our hearts over. I know Jiro has done it a number of times. Father Gassione did it with Shadow of Mordor. So it's possible. We're just not worrying about it tonight. I think we've waited long enough. Shall we go ahead and get this started with the first one?
Sure, why not?
I'm not going to announce what these things are. You guys can probably see on the screen what it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with our first trailer.
And she said, "With our swords, we will forge new stories to strike
Ninja
the
Fury.
gods that haunt us."
I think this is my first trailer ever seeing this. I know it was announced.
Might see me as weak, but
Andrea
I will
hasn't
show
seen
you
the first
what
game
lies
yet.
behind my eyes.
What does
This is Hellblade 2. I've gotten people asking if you would play it. I think you would actually like it. Me and Alex
We
played
will
it for
embrace our
100 subs.
Soothe
on Drak
our
chat,
scars of grief
and we love it.
and break their siege of our minds.
But the sad reality is
You may
that
see
this
them
is
as gods.
Xbox exclusive.
We will show you
I'm gonna
what
check and see
lies
if this is
behind
X
their
exclusive.
eyes.
Listen. It's coming. It knows my name. What's he saying?
Oh, she has
knows our
people
name.
now.
How does it know her name?
To risk your own life for what you believe is your sacrifice to make.
It's so great. She's socializing.
To lead others to death brings a different kind of burden.
Oh, so this is a gameplay reveal. So,
Senua will have to
okay.
learn to bear.
This is basically a segment of the game. That's big. Why do things always have to be big in these trailers, Andrea?
I don't know.
Can you smell their fear? Look at the bones. Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
That's a giant person.
Stay down.
That's a very giant person. Giant zombie
Those whose
person?
eyes are clouded by fear are besieged by the ghosts that haunt them. Senua saw that to win the war we must break this siege. Break it with an unshakable truth. Break it with an impossible feat.
I don't think skin's supposed to do that. Looks like it's
Get ready.
dead.
Now's the moment. Get ready. First the oil, then the fire. Yes. Yes. Now! Go! Yes!
Oh, jeez! Okay. That's not good.
Do it! I'm here! I'm here! Take me! Chase me! Run!
This is very different from what the first game was doing.
Knock him down! Keep moving. Here. Come and get me. Get up. Like a
It's me it wants to kill.
Of course it's you. Set it on fire.
Get ready! Attack! Attack now!
This is a very different tone
Again! Attack!
from this game.
Help me!
Yeah! Oh man, this just turned into Attack on Titan.
I know you. He needs you.
Okay, so Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga. So, to bring Andrea up to speed, yeah, when we got the 100 subscribers on Drak Shadow, we played the first game. And the first game is very, very different than this. Because this is actually playing itself out like the monsters of mythology are real. And in the first game, the first game tackled mental illness, like, a lot. And even this one kind of does, because you can still hear the whispers in Senua's head. But the thing is that, like, all the mythology and everything like that, it was it could be interpreted that it was in Senna's head. Like, it was all in her mind. The mythology didn't exist. It was all part of her delusions. Mm-hmm. And in this case, they're going a different direction and basically saying the delusions are real. Like, the mythology is actually real. There are giants. There are monsters in the world. So it's weird. I like where they're going. I'm very interested to see where they go with it. What do you think, considering this is your first foray into Hellblade?
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence. We probably need to show you the first one to see whether or not you like it. So there you go. So that's trailer number 1. I'm excited for it. I'm glad that they're doing it. The only thing that's irritating about it is since Ninja Theory was bought by Xbox, it is now Xbox exclusive, and I'm guessing it's Series X exclusive. So you have to get Series X in order to be able to see this or to play this game. So that's pretty sad. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to see the screen every now and again while we set up the next trailer. But here we go. Shall we move on to the next one, Andrea?
Sure.
So this one was the kind of a left hook for people, and I figured we'll tackle it fairly early on.
My daughter, a new threat comes to our shores, and I must call you home. Restore what has been broken. Unite old enemies. Forge new bonds. You are a hero, but you can be more. You can be a leader. You are Wonder Woman.
Okay, so I guess Warner Brothers is making a Wonder Woman game. Crap. You guys are getting a sneak peek into Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not trying to. There we go. So, Wonder Woman. Obviously, that's not a whole lot to go off of, but it does look pretty good. I'm not familiar. There are so many game companies that are named Monolith now. I have no idea who this is. It's not the Monolith I know, the one that makes the Xeno games, I don't think. But it does look pretty good. That's me. What you have a look of like you're skeptical.
I'm pretty sure you'll probably be like, this really sucks.
It depends. Like, if it looks good, you know. The only thing I'm reserving judgment on is gameplay. I want to see gameplay. If it's gonna be like a third person kind of experience, I might be on board with it. I think that would be the best way to go. But I guess we'll wait until we see some more. Because unfortunately there's just not a whole lot to go off of. So let's go ahead and move on into the next trailer that we have. I figured that would be the one that would get you excited, but I guess not. Okay, so the next one, here we go.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope, without ever finding the story. This is not the story you want it to be. This story will eat you alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
2023. So this is a highly desired sequel. To give you a little history, Andrea, back in the Xbox 360 days, a game by the name of Alan Wake came out. and it was beloved by the audience that played it. And it was actually made by, I believe, Remedy Entertainment. So, do you remember the game Control?
Yeah.
They made Alan Wake, but they never could go back to Alan Wake. The way I understand it, Xbox never wanted them to go back to it because it got a cult following. It didn't get like super success kind of thing. So at that point, earlier this year, at the PlayStation presentation where like Wolverine was announced, they announced that Alan Wake would be coming to PlayStation consoles, so that people could play it. And now we have a much anticipated sequel announced, and it actually looked pretty good. It looked pretty haunting, so I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It makes me want to play the first game, at least, and kind of make that assessment. Andrea's like, I'm tired. Let's just get to the game. But it's okay. We're getting through these, Andrea. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Wake 2. I am very happy for the people who have been waiting for Alan Wake 2. So you guys can officially get the sequel you've been screaming for since, I want to say, like 2006. So there you go. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. People might be wondering why I'm moving so slow. It's just because I'm working with a Bluetooth mouse, and I don't like wireless mouses. So this one, I think will catch a little bit more of Andrea's eye. So here we go.
Quick stretch, little snack, and here we go.
Sonic, I love that you want to help make a difference.
Mind if I drive?
But you're being reckless.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna get hurt.
Pretending to be Batman.
Blue Justice, trademark pending.
You're still just a kid.
Woohoo!
Trust me, there will come a moment when your powers will be needed. But you don't choose that moment. That moment chooses you.
I just got goosebumps. Wait a second, did you steal that from Oprah?
Papa's got a brand new stash.
Since I've been gone, I've discovered the source of ultimate power.
That sounds big. It's been on my vision board for years.
Hope I'm not too late.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Name's Tails.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Step 1, light taunting. Step 2, I have no idea. That wasn't too bad. Today's forecast calls for a 100% chance of adventure. Return to sender. Face it, you're never going to get my power.
Do I look like I need your power? Where are my manners? Sonic, meet Knuckles.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. No, I don't. I don't like it. Idris does not make sense as Knuckles. He is way too fucking deep. I do not like the fact that Carrie's back. I don't like it. I just don't. It doesn't mesh. It doesn't work for me. I've got to be honest, right? I've got to be honest, and people are going to get mad at me, and obviously we've got Alex coming over tomorrow, and he's going to be mad at me, and that's going to be the way it is, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Andrea, how do you feel?
I'm just a Sonic fan, so.
And?
and I would be willing to still see it.
So you liked it.
I didn't mind it.
You liked it.
Yeah, so what?
It's okay to say you liked it. I know I just went off on a tirade about how I don't like it. You can say you like it. Yeah, okay. So we're obviously divided on this. I can definitely tell you this. I would see it, but I would not see it in the theaters. I'm sorry, I ain't paying $15 a ticket to see something that I think is gonna be trash. So there you go.
It seems like nowadays I don't think I'd see very many films in the theater.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't really even have that much time to go see them in the theater, so that plays into it a little bit too. But yeah, I just for $15 a seat, I'm not willing to take risks anymore. It's either got to be a sure thing or not, and frankly, for a movie like that, if I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, I'd much rather just watch it in the bed with you. So, by the way, I gotta stop saying in the bed because a lot of people have gone, "Oh, really? You watch it in the bed, do you?" Yes, we have a rousing sexual session and then we watch movies. Yeah, that works. Sorry guys, parental life isn't that exciting. Okay, so I find it funny that we just barely got done with Sonic, and this also happened. Oh, but I guess we've got to take a quick break. So, yeah. First of all, I would love to be able to see what you guys thought of the trailers. Do you think I'm full of crap? It's totally fine to say that I am, because here's the thing. I'm sure me and Alex are going to get into it tomorrow as well, where he's going to say, I like it, and I'm going to be the guy who's just like, nope, I'm not on board. But keep in mind, I'm also the guy that is still looking forward to the Mario movie, and he's not. So that's fine. That's just the way it kind of goes. So that's Wonder Woman, that's Hellblade, Alan Wake 2, and now we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2. How appropriate that the next thing we've got to talk about is also about a certain blue hedgehog. So this also got announced at the Game Awards. I'm guessing because of the Sonic anniversary. You just don't need your headphones? I think this one you're going to want your headphones for.
Melody.
Oh, is she still being a pain in the butt? Yes. This is the downside of being a parent, is we want to be able to stream. We want to be able to do all this and get it out of the way, but unfortunately our kids have a different viewpoint. How dare we? There we go. So, yeah, we got Hellblade, we got Alan Wake, we've got Wonder Woman, and I don't think we got a release date for Wonder Woman. So that's going to be a thing. Hellblade, I want to say we didn't get a release date for that either. What was the 2023 we got? That was probably Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2 was happening, and then next year, April 8th, the day after my birthday. Yeah, I'm not seeing it for my birthday present, I'll tell you that much. And just before people shoot me in the foot on it, I didn't like the first one. I thought it was okay. I thought there were some serious problems with it. I wasn't entirely on board with the plot that they were doing. I thought Jim Carrey was trying way too hard to grab hold of his 90s era days to play Robotnik, and it just didn't work. So if you want to get mad at me, you can feel free to get mad at me, but that's just the way it is. I didn't like it as much as everybody else did. I know Alex loved it, but I was not there. I might have to step out, guys. I might have to do a quick break to be able to help out with the kids, because I think they're giving their mommy a hard time. make sure. Yeah, somebody's throwing a fit. I will be right back, guys, and then we will get back to this. Okay, guys. Sorry, we had to go be parents for a minute because our daughter has a weird habit that we're trying to get out of her right now. So, moving on into the next one.
Over here!
Sonic featuring Playbook.
It's too dangerous.
Okay, it lagged out a little bit near the end, but... So, Sonic Frontiers, Andrea. Why not end on the I with Sega? So, this is the new game that we saw earlier this year that was announced for the 30th anniversary for Sonic. So, this is the next-gen Sonic game. What did you think of it?
Just not much to go off yet.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I know that me and Alex were speculating on whether or not it could be based off of other Sonic games. I personally think when you unveil a lot of map like that, it's going to be a Breath of the Wild clone. And Sonic of the Wild doesn't sound interesting to me. So at that point, I'm very skeptical.
Why would it be Breath of the Wild?
Because this is how they did it. They unveiled a lot of the map so that they could show how big the world is. And so now I'm worried that that's the whole emphasis on this game, is that it's going to be the world and not necessarily Sonic. And so at that point, we might not get Sonic levels. We instead would get a world to go interact with, which I like Sonic levels. So I want Sonic levels to be there. Obviously, that's my main problem with all of it. But you are optimistic for it.
Well, I guess when we see some gameplay, I guess we'll find out.
We might have just seen some gameplay.
Oh, where did we see any gameplay?
That whole trailer could have been an engine. I mean, I didn't see a notification saying it wasn't. That it was. And hey, J-Rock, welcome. So yeah, that's Sonic Frontiers. I have a feeling me and Alex will be discussing it tomorrow because we already have theories on whether or not it's going to be connected to other Sonic games. And here's the thing. We could be wrong. This could be a complete reboot of Sonic, and this is just where they intend to take it from here on in. That's just the way it goes. Andrea, do me a favor. Wave in front of the camera. Wave to the camera. There we go. Okay.
Why?
The camera looks frozen on our end. So, okay. Just making sure. So, here's a game that we actually are looking forward to next year. So, let's do it.
The land is dying. And the machines are out of control.
Ooh, that's a new cat. Ooh. Ooh! No! Raptors! Oh god! Fire-breathing raptors! Oh god, no. We're gonna die so much in this game.
Maybe there will be bees, like...
No! You shut up! Right now! You shut your mouth!
robots and shit.
No! You shut your whore mouth right now! Oh, jeez, that's a big snake. Rise above our ruin. Horizon Forbidden West. Alright, that looks good. I don't have a problem saying that. That looks really good. And we got a couple of other designs shown off. It looks like we're gonna have a Loch Ness Monster variant for the underwater parts. We also had a turtle shown off, like a full-on snap. It looked like a snapping turtle because it was a land turtle. What else do we have? We had the snake. That was a big fucking snake, by the way. And you want bees? What's wrong with you? Then we had the fire-breathing raptors. That was a thing. And of course the big mammoth, which everybody wanted to see. That was actually pretty awesome to look at it. That's probably going to be the Thunderjaw of this game, so a lot of people can get excited for it. Yeah, I'm excited. What about you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I think that's going to be cool, and I find it interesting that we have that emphasis on our world is dying, and I guess now we have to figure out a way to save it. So... the only thing I wasn't interested in is the armor looks kind of weird, but most of the armor sets in Horizon Zero Dawn kind of do. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Okay, so this is a game that revealed itself at the Game Awards.
Since the day the portal network collapsed, stranding us in these realms, we have searched for a way home.
Lost and alone in the dangerous labyrinth of fantastical worlds. Welcome to the lands of Fae.
Every portal is a chance for salvation. Uniting the lost survivors. Or leading us deeper into this nightmare.
This game's weird looking.
Nightingale, our beacon of hope. But beyond our reach. As long as we stand together, our journey will unite us.
You, the Realm Walkers, are all that is left.
All right. So this is made by Inflection Games, and I saw a lot of discussion about this basically looking like a successor to Bloodborne. And I can now say, after seeing the trailer, I don't think it is. It definitely looks like it might be a weird Valheim kind of game. Just kind of start up your world, start up your civilization, and run through it. It looks interesting, but it does look very weird and complex. Did it work for you at all, Andrea? I mean, like the steampunk kind of feel didn't work. It looks weird to me. I definitely want to see some more. I want to see a gameplay. It looks first person. I hope you could change that to third. Because again, I don't really like the first person view if I don't have to deal with it. So, all right, that's Nightingale. That's an interesting one to see, and no release date. So, I guess we'll see in the future what it is. So the next one that we have, this one we have known about since the beginning of this year, and now we get to see what it looks like.
Don't let them see us, precious. They'll find us. They'll see us. Nasty, filthy oxes. Kill them. No, we must hide. We can't let them get their nasty, filthy handses on our precious.
Okay, so the Lord of the Rings Gollum. We now have seen it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. The animation style looks good. I'm not on board with the voice because to me, I just why the fuck wouldn't you get Andy Serkis to voice Gollum? Because everybody knows him. I guess he's off doing other things, but it almost sounds like a girlish Gollum. It's really high. And the thing that looked interesting was the gameplay, because it looked like it was a mix of being stealthy as well as being in people's faces based off of the different personalities that Gollum has. Mm-hmm. So that looked kind of cool. Being able to make the choices of basically doing the horrible things or just trying to elect to hide. like Gollum probably would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I was not on board with this when it got announced. I think you kind of were, just because it was another Lord of the Rings game. What do you think now that it's been unveiled?
It'll be interesting, I think.
I mean, I'm at least a little bit more on board with it now. So I guess that's a good thing. Maybe we'll check it out. Did we see a date on it? I don't think we did. Let me bring it back a little bit and see if maybe it had a date. No, it did not. So I guess we'll see a date in the future, but it's oh my gosh, it's coming to Nintendo Switch. That'll be interesting to see if they can even pull that off. But okay, Lord of the Rings Gollum: The Untold Story. What untold story about Gollum? There's hundreds. Okay, so this is another DC game that I guess got unveiled at the Game Awards. So let's go. I said let's go.
When I think of the Justice League, I think of Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern. You don't want to mess with that lot. But you, Barry, you're just the team mascot, aren't you, mate? The loser of the league, folks. The fastest man alive. It's the Flash.
Flash is alive, and he's playing for Team Brainiac.
I gave you orders. Kill the Flash, or I'll kill you myself.
Cool, cool.
This was gonna happen. Oh, no!
Nothing can stop me!
Jiminy Christmas, I do not know why we have to buffer so much. But we do, and it's kind of frustrating. But, okay.
Did you get him? Really? Why don't you just mail me the bullet? I'm the eye in the sky. Taking point for you, Shark.
Pulverize!
Who else needs a
I think this is DC's answer to the Avengers. Well, no, it is. It's Suicide Squad, but I think this is the answer to Marvel's Avengers. You know, the game that failed. I mean,
get back, Sharky boy.
Okay, so you have Shark Man, Kill Shark, King Shark.
No escape from my wrath.
You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you. Come on then, you prick! Really thought Flasher had us that time.
Next year, and it's from Rocksteady. Holy shit! Rocksteady is the one that made the Arkham games. No wonder it looks so good. I don't know what to think of that, Andrea. It looks like Marvel's Avengers. Like, it's gonna run that way, and I don't think that formula worked. But if this is like its own story, that might be interesting. I'm trying to think of all the villains that we saw. We saw Deadshot. We saw Captain Boomerang. King Shark. We saw Harley. Did we see anybody else? I think that was it. I think they focused on those four. So it would be interesting if, you know, to see what unlocks later, but why? Why would you do it? The Avengers failed.
Well, who made the Avengers?
That would be the team that made Tomb Raider.
Hmm.
That's why you're not getting Tomb Raider games anymore, because they were busy working on the Avengers.
Hmm.
I like how it looks. I'm not on board. I definitely want to see more to see if it's actually going to be its own story. Maybe this was Warner Brothers' answer to Guardians of the Galaxy. That might be interesting, but right now this is just more confusing than cool to me. So there you go. That's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I do like the idea of Brainiac possessing the Justice League, it looked like. Because I think I saw a bat plane in there, so, like, a possessed Batman. That might be cool. And here's a return of a trailer that I know me and Andrea have seen of this game.
Who are you, child?
My name is Frey Holland. I do not know how I got here. And all I want is to go home.
She is hell's spawn. How else did she survive in the corruption?
The people are afraid. They look to me in the council for hope that we cannot give them. But maybe you can.
Wherever I go turns to shit. It's always been this way. Athia's all but lost. Everything that corruption touches, it breaks. Yeah, I saw it up close.
It is you who trespassed on my land. You who set this battle in motion.
For those who don't know what this is Project Athia.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Lies! She dies!
So this is Project Athia, all now renamed to Forspoken, May 24th. So next year. This is one that I know you and I were excited about. Has it done anything to get you not excited?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
We've seen a couple of trailers on it, but
and maybe I forgot.
It looks good. It looks like it's got some good visuals. I'm a little worried about the vocal, or not the vocal, but the story direction that's taking. Except for dude that was basically the Red Queen. That guy's awesome, and I think we should see more of him. So yeah, okay. So Forspoken probably will be a new game night in the future, I think. Because trust me, the other trailers that you saw. Here's the thing. One of the reasons before people jump down her throat, she just barely got off work. So she's like, ugh, I just want to watch a game kind of thing. So at that point...
More like I probably just want to go to bed.
That too. Hey, if the kids take enough time, we might just do that. But thankfully it sounds to me like they've learned their lesson. Okay, so this next trailer is appropriate considering that we just barely played on Monday. On Monday we played our first foray into the Borderlands series.
There is a world beyond the Borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. There's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right?
You seek passage. I can aid you.
I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fred.
The undead fall beneath our blades. Ah!
I'm sensing some real evil vibes this way. Now follow me.
A beautiful body indeed. And full of power.
I'm invincible!
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack
Together! For the Queen!
You'll never get the Starry Soul, cutie idiot! You want to fight? I'll give you a fight!
That's a big boy! That's a big, big boy!
Sisters, I believe we have found our champion.
Oh, listen to me, lip-flapping while you could be off adventuring.
Tina, you left a cheese curl on the board.
Mayhaps it is a powerful ancient meteor, and it begins to rise from the ground.
This isn't a blessing! It's a blasting!
Okay.
Hold on, what game are we playing here?
We're playing Bunkers and Badasses, baby!
We need more calcium out here!
This is great. So this is the newest in the Borderlands mythos. This is Tiny Tina's Wonderland, or Wonderlands. It's coming out next year. You just got your first foray into Tiny Tina. The person that everybody screamed, like, you ought to know all of her quotes and you ought to just quote her. Kind of thing. So, you didn't know who Tina was, did you? She's the one that was above everybody going, this is Bunkers and Badasses!
Okay.
Yeah, so she's a cute character. It'll be interesting to show you when she debuted in Borderlands 2. But I guess the whole premise of this game is based off of a DLC that was done for Borderlands 2, where Tiny Tina hosts a D&D game and makes up the story as you go along. But in the Borderlands, it's called Bunkers and Badasses.
Okay.
So, yeah, the whole premise is they're going to do a whole game based off of that. So, it looks great. I can't wait to get my hands on it. So it'll be interesting to see what Tiny Tina throws at us. But we have to get there. So that'll be interesting to see what Andrea officially thinks of Tiny Tina when she sees her more actively. She isn't really in this trailer because she's the DM. So she basically changes everything as you're actively going along. So she was the one, when the Cheeto Puff was on the board, she was raising it up, kind of thing.
Oh, she was?
Yes. So she was basically making it part of the story.
Oh.
So, all right, and this is one that I know a few people have been waiting on.
It happened an age ago. But when I recall, I see it true.
That's a lot of hands.
On a night of wintry fog, the rune of death was stolen.
Called the Nine.
And the demigods began to fall.
That doesn't look fun.
Starting with Godwyn the Golden.
Ew, what's going on with his skin?
Queen Marika was driven to the brink.
He was crying black tears, it looked like. Gollum has become king.
The shattering ensued, a war that wrought only darkness. The Elden Ring was broken. But by whom? And why?
Oh no, the Elden Ring was broken? There's the Deku Tree's older brother. Okay, it looks like we're in Westeros, but with more giant things.
What could the demigods ever hope to win by warring?
Not a big shot. more Snickers bar?
The conqueror of
Or
the
I
stars,
have taken a
General
Twix!
and the blade of Mikkel and Melania the Seventh. These two were the mightiest to remain, and locked horns in combat.
Ow! I guess he didn't care, but it looked like it. Oh, there actually is skin there.
But there would be no victor. And so, we inhabit a fractured world, awaiting the arrival of the Elden Lord. Unless, of course, thou shouldst take the crown.
So that's Lady Dimitrescu's estranged daughter.
Mm.
So Elden Ring. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks more Final Fantasy than anything, which is surprising considering the world was built by George R.R. Martin. So this is the next game from Hidetaka Miyazaki, the creator of Dark Souls.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, it looks good, but there's not really a whole lot that was shown. I'm guessing this is like the opening cinematic. It just looks like a bunch of giant things fighting each other. I don't really... I gained more from watching Maximilian play like the closed beta that they did. So, and it looks really good. What did you think of the trailer?
Too much.
From what you could glean?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, there wasn't a whole lot. So, well, that one is... what's the date again? I actually got it wrong, and I thought it was the first one that we're playing, but it's actually not. What is it? February 25th, so we won't be playing it until February, and we technically do have a game before that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll check it out and see how it is. But right now, it looks confusing. I'm glad to see there's a story, though, because Miyazaki tends to not want to do story. So this is another one that was, I believe, a debut. So here we go.
The king has gone insane. He is a proponent of a theory called animal magnetism. He's capable of anything.
This automata is a masterpiece. It could do much more than dance.
Angel of Death, descended from the heavens to vanquish the clockwork tyrant. You're just as they described. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
Steel Rising. The fuck did I just watch?
I don't know.
I wish I had more to say than that. It looks interesting, but it looks like Assassin's Creed, but with steampunk robots. It looks funky. Yeah, I don't have much to say. What about you?
Not much either.
It looks weird more than anything, but I guess we'll check it out in June and see what there is to say about it. Okay, so we're almost done, Andrea, I promise. The last three. So here is another debut. I believe it's been debuted before. Oh, no, this is actually for a launch. So there you go.
Is the foolish dream of mortals. But this world, this arcane again. The Chaos Gates have burst open.
A lot of trailers involving multiple portals.
The demon legions of Kazaros blot out the sun. Do not give in. There is still one chance to end this madness. Find the Ark before all is lost.
Well, I was interested until I saw Play Free, and now we have this 3-day head start with the Founders Pack. This looks like I mean, it looked like an interesting roguelite kind of game, but now I'm worried that it's a gacha, and it's going to have a bunch of purchases in there. I mean, did it look good to you, or did it look confusing?
Yeah, it was just confusing to me.
Yeah, I mean, it looked good, but then I saw Play Free, and I'm like, that's never a good sign, to me anyway. Okay, so the next one that we have, this is, so, here we go.
We all have our reasons for Babylon's tower to fall. But not everyone has the power to make it happen. You do. Your bond with the Gideon Coffin gives you strength. Powers. Control. The only thing you can't do is go back. The tower awaits.
And I will say it looks better than it. All right, I'm on board. I'm on board with March 3rd. Okay. Well, we're probably going to add that to a new game night list. So it looks like Platinum Games is the people who used to do Devil May Cry and currently do games like Bayonetta for Nintendo. So this is going to be another interesting one that they're going to do in conjunction with Square Enix. And yeah, I'm interested. It looks good. It looks like a Devil May Cry kind of brawler. So I'm interested in that. I don't know if we've completely sold Andrea on Devil May Cry, but no, you actually, never mind. You've liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You've liked what you've seen. So that'll be an interesting one to check out. And then I promise, Andrea, this is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna get to what you're more interested in, which is Guardians. So here we go. This is the last one that people wanted us to see.
Ah, good morning, Death. What a lovely day to be alive, wouldn't you say? Ready for another busy week in the afterlife? Oh my, busy may have been an understatement. Evidently, your sorrows have been working overtime. Oh my, really? Wow, that is truly unprofessional. Now, Death, we talked about this. Try not to lose your temper again. Maybe it's about time your subordinates showed you some respect. Well, you know what they say. If you want things done right, it's best to do them yourself.
This has got a very solid Hollow Knight vibe. It looks like a Metroidvania, so that's already a seller for me. Whoa! I want a scythe like that. Have a nice death. Is it made by Team Cherry? Crap, I want to see who's making it. I don't think it is, but it's definitely got a very Hollow Knight feel to it. Let's take a look at this. So it's for Steam. Oh, jeez, don't do that. God damn it. I'm trying to look at this. And it doesn't help that the Blu-ray mouse is not helping. Okay, so early access March 2022. No, it's not being made by Team Cherry because I don't see that one in there. Yeah, color me impressed. I rest in paperwork. I like that. This has kind of got the feeling of Grim Fandango, where you find out that like death isn't necessarily death. He's more of like a travel agent. So yeah, I'm interested in this one. I'll check it out in March and see what I think of it. But nice work for Have a Nice Death. So with that, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we will have some Guardians of the Galaxy, so stay tuned. It's stretched out again. There we go. Okay. Alright guys, without further ado, it is time for us to take on Guardians of the Galaxy. It's only been like a month since we promised we were going to do this. Can you hear anything, Andrea?
Yeah, I can hear it just fine.
Okay. I'm really worried we're going to get 80s music that we have to turn off because YouTube would get mad at us for it, but where did I... God damn it. Of course I did! Of course I put it over here!
You put it over there for what?
Well, I was trying to turn it all on.
Oh.
So. Okay, so I put the controller over there and we might not have been able to play it. Oh my gosh, is that Drax with glasses? He is wearing reading glasses. The fuck?
Is he originally supposed to be blue?
He originally is green.
Oh.
Like, way greener than that. So. But blue it just looked better with the lighting aesthetic that James Gunn was doing. Okay, so, this is the game made by the people that... Oh, wait. Why do you have a terms of service? I don't give a shit. I didn't agree to nothing. So, oh, you have to have it. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I am not signing up to your service. I'm not... No, Square Enix. Bad. Don't do that shit. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this up with a new game. Wow, Rocket just looks really annoyed. Groot's happy. Groot's probably tending to his son. So let's do this. We got... Okay, so you're ready to face the galaxy. So we have difficulties. We do it our way. We don't got this. So... oh, wait, okay. So we got this. Kick back and enjoy the story of Guardians of the Galaxy. Your enemies will cower before your might in this raucous power fantasy. We got this probably. You're ready to face the galaxy. You may stumble or even fall, but you'll always pick yourself back up again. The intended Guardians experience. We don't got this. No one said a superhero was being a superhero was easy. You'll take a beating like none other, and only the most battle-hardened Guardians will make it out alive. And then we do it our way. You are the master of your own galaxy and want to fine-tune your personal Guardians experience. Okay. Do people really care what I pick? I'm probably gonna go with We Got This because of the story. So I'm gonna do We Got This. Can I turn it down even more? So we have easy, we have normal, we have hard, and that's it. So I'm gonna do that. Guardian mode, slow down, damage dealt. Okay, I'm okay with all this. So, wow, don't give me the control scheme like that. Just do a tutorial like everybody else does. Okay, let's get into this. Eidos Montreal, I get that you do that, but no. No. That may work for Deus Ex, but not for me. Oh, the Meredith Quill. By the way, welcome back to the PS5. Like, how long has it been since we played on it? I think it was